very important program that will provide you help with respect to the plugging of gap, along with that mentoring and along with that structured set of answer writing, even including all the GS papers. This particular program is going to help you with respect to the improvement upon these particular aspects. This particular evaluation will be comparatively important from the examination perspective. You will get the classes. In the classes, there will be detailed discussion of those particular things which are important from the examination perspective, subject and the topic wise. And then there is going to be the continuous mentoring and the progress tracking. And this is very, very important. The way dimensions are put forward, this particular type of notes are going to be the exam oriented notes. Through the Mains Edge, you are going to explore all these things which are going to eventually help you to sail through this mains examination. All of these things are comprehensively important, and in order to take you towards the exam readiness, each factor is contributing in their own manner. There are a lot of things which are very much synthesized, very much relevant from the upcoming mains examinations. Hello dear aspirants. So UPSC had already taken the prelims of 2026, and I know that most of you might have appeared for this particular examination this year and might have found this paper comparatively difficult. And yes, it was a difficult paper, and that was also accepted by the UPSC chairman. Now, when it is going to be difficult, just keep in mind that it is difficult for each and every student. But then there are certain students who are clear with their foundation, might have found certain questions on which they can gain certain marks. And that's how they will be able to sail through this particular examination of prelims and will be able to clear the cutoff, whatever cutoff is. Because it was a difficult paper, cutoff is going to be comparatively low. And now, once you are going to clear the cutoff, or maybe you are on the boundary, now you might be finding confusion with respect to the preparation, that whether I should start preparation for the mains examination or I should stop, I should wait for the examination ka result to appear, and after that only I will appear for this particular mains related preparation. But I'll tell you regarding the fallback of the second option, that you will wait till the end of this particular प्रिपरेशन का जो रिजल्ट आएगा, अभी जो एग्जामिनेशन का रिजल्ट आएगा, एंड देन इफ यू वेट टिल दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, इट विल बी कंपैरेटिवली लेट. एंड दोज हु आर कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट क्लियरिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर एग्जामिनेशन, they might have already started their preparation by this time, because it's already 4 to 5 days after the prelims examination. It's very clear that those who are on the boundary, they can also clear this particular prelims examination. So I would also highly recommend you that if you are even on the boundary, you should keep on doing the preparation for the mains examination. Now, when it comes to the mains examination, see, it's never about the content only. Mains examination is beyond the content. It includes a lot of other things. It includes smart study, it includes smart revision, it includes answer writing, it includes the current affairs integration, it also includes the multiple revision and revision of the similar sources multiple times rather than going to multiplicity of the sources. It is also about the practice. So in short, there are a lot of gap that can be there in your preparation, but UPSC expects you to plug those particular gap and move beyond that. In those preparation, in the preparation of UPSC examination, what you are expected to have, you should be having confident, and with the confident approach, you should be plugging the gaps with respect to your preparation. So assuming that you have already read the basic set of content, now there might be some gaps, and in order to plug that particular gap, there is a very important program that will provide you help with respect to the plugging of gap, along with that mentoring and along with that structured set of answer writing, even including all the GS papers, GS1 to GS4, including essays, and even for certain optional. And this particular program is the Mains Edge 45. And this particular Mains Edge 45 is going to plug the knowledge gap. So knowledge से it is going to help you in order to reflect that thing into the marks. And ultimately the target is to take you towards 450 plus marks, where you will be in a better position in order to gain more on the mains marks, and that will eventually help you in order to get into the list and get the comparatively better rank in this particular examination. Now Vision has introduced the Mains Edge 45. Now basically what exactly is the Mains Edge 45? So it is a specifically curated program from the perspective of the mains examination, considering that you have already read the basics about this particular preparation. If you are clearing the prelims examination, that shows that your foundation is decently prepared. Now we have to build up based upon that, and that's why in this particular 45 days when the program is starting, which is the Mains Edge 45, you are going to be provided with a comprehensive set of coverage. This particular coverage is not only about content, it is going to provide the content also from GS1 to GS4. Apart from that, the essay related approach, but other than that there are a lot of features, which also includes the output based approach. In this particular output based approach, there is going to be the workbooks provided to you. For each class there will be workbooks, so there will be roughly 90 workbook or the practice workbooks which will be there with your preparation and provided to you in order to improve continuously upon the answer writing, upon the structuring of content, upon the different other things that UPSC expects from the aspirant. So for each aspect there will be workbooks, so 90 practice workbook will be provided to you as a part of this particular 45 days Mains Edge program. Apart from that, there is the support, so there will be the senior faculties that who are going to take the classes, they are going to come to the classes, they are going to help you with respect to the entire set of preparation. Apart from that, every time the one thing which is constant with respect to the mains preparation is lack of time, and here we cannot afford to lose upon the time, and that's why we have integrated the speed factor also in this particular course, where within 24 hours ka time span there will be 2 questions that will be evaluated for you. So every day you will be getting the 2 questions evaluated, and that will eventually help you in order to plug the gap with respect to answer writing. So those students who might not have written much till now, those particular aspirants also could write more, they can get those things evaluated, and that will help you in order to plug the gap with respect to the content and the answer writing. Right now, how this program is basically structured for you. So right now you might be standing over here, you have already covered the basics of GS, you have already covered the basics of essay, you might have written certain answers, but not that much which is the exact need of the UPSC examination, and that's what the gap that might be created. Apart from that, yes, we are also assuming that you are a serious candidate and you want to get the improvement with respect to the marks, you want to take the feedback and you want to improve upon that, and that's why from here this particular program is going to help you with respect to the improvement upon these particular aspects. So it is going to help you with the superior answer writing quality. Each and every class is crafted in such a manner which is going to help you in order to craft very good answer, and those particular answer eventually will give you the edge over others at least half or 1 marks, and that particular edge is cumulatively going to ensure and secure you in the list. So basically the intention or the approach is to help you with respect to improvement of the marks, taking you towards 450 plus marks, and that is going to ensure your selection in this particular preparation. Then usable and the exam ready content. So this particular classes will provide you the faculty specific notes. There will be the detailed set of content, the faculty written content, faculty curated content with respect to different respective subjects, and that is going to help you in order to replicate exactly those content in the answers, and that particular answers will be comparatively better. Then there will be the regular evaluation with the immediate and the actionable feedback. So this particular evaluation will be comparatively important from the examination perspective. Why? Because see, if there is going to be some feedback directly provided to you within the time bound manner, there will be a lot time available to you in order to incorporate that set of feedback into your practice, and then next time when you are going to write, because that evaluation will be done in 24 hours, that means now that particular evaluation ke feedback basis pe you can incorporate upon and you can do comparatively good. Lastly, the structured revision support. So this particular support is also constantly going to be provided to you as the part of this particular course. Now, how this engine of continuous improvement, continuous growth is running or going to run in this particular course. So there is going to be the classroom learning. You will get the classes. In the classes, there will be detailed discussion of those particular things which are important from the examination perspective, subject and the topic wise. And for those things, you are going to get the faculty notes. So these particular faculty notes will be specifically curated for you in order to improve upon the marks. Once you are doing this, gradually for every class, you are going to get the workbooks also. There is 90 plus practice workbooks. So roughly 90 practice workbooks are going to be provided to you, and that will help you in order to improve your answer writing. Further, there will be evaluation on a regular basis. So this particular evaluation is further going to plug the gap between the content reading and the writing of the answer. So that gap is going to be plugged, and that plugging of the gap is going to ensure that now you will be in a better position to fetch comparatively more marks as compared to other. And then there is going to be the continuous mentoring and the progress tracking. And this is very, very important, because incremental growth happens only when you are continuously monitoring yourself and when you are striving for the growth. So in that particular manner, you will accumulate a lot of suggestions which are relevant for you, and then gradually you will work upon that, and the faculties, the mentoring support is going to help you in order to take those particular things into your ultimate action. Now, what are the things and the other features which are part of this? So there is comprehensive faculty notes. Now see, just assume that there is a content that is available to you for XYZ, any of the topic you will be having content, and I am assuming that you are a decent and the serious aspirant who have decently prepared for this examination. But sometime what we are lacking the exact exam oriented approach, and that's why it is very, very important that when you have content, now try to reorient that particular content in the exam approach or exam oriented approach. And what is exam oriented approach? Basically, like the question is asked in the mains examination, the way dimensions are put forward, this particular type of notes are going to be the exam oriented notes. So usable intro and conclusion, then the answer ready value addition, then there is going to be the multi-dimensional analysis, and finally revision friendly structure. There will be way forward, there is conclusion. All these things are going to be provided, and this you can expect from the faculty notes also, and these faculty notes are going to provide you the structured approach to go towards any of the question which might be asked. So this is going to help you in order to improve upon the answer writing, also improve upon the preparation. So from the passive reading and the chaotic notes to the structured set of notes which will be revision friendly, like a few days before the examination also you will be decently able to see this, because there will be infographics, there will be certain type of other things that is going to help you with respect to the structured revision. Now, next important thing is the 90 workbooks. So there will be 90 workbook, 45 days course, 90 workbooks will be provided to you. This is going to aid your preparation. This is going to keep your performance in check. This is going to help you to assess your performance improvement also, and then eventually the answer writing improvement, which is very much important from the examination perspective. So it is going to help you to build the muscle memory, so that you will read the question, you will start getting the pointers in your mind, and eventually you will be able to replicate that in the exam notebook, right? So moving beyond the passive reading to the active execution, so there will be topic wise preparation across all GS subjects and essay. There will be enforcing of the sustained writing discipline, because see, 45 days mein 90 workbooks, that means you can assume that it is going to be the intensive preparation, and this is what needed for the examination. I'm not saying that there is something very, very exceptional needed, but then the discipline and the consistency are two very, very important thing which is needed for this examination. And further, regular exam answer writing is going to help you to build the exam day stamina, because you might already be aware that except the essay paper, on other days of the papers you are expected to write 2 papers in the gap of the 2 hours. Let's say 9 to 12, and then eventually 2 to 5 you have to appear for the another paper. Then in that case, if there is no exam day stamina available to you, and that will only be there if you are constantly doing the writing practice, and that's why your exam day stamina will only be built if you are doing already the intensive set of preparation. Next is regarding the environment and the ecosystem that you are going to get, and this particular ecosystem you are going to get through the Vision Answer Writing Lab. What exactly is this particular Answer Writing Lab? So in this particular Answer Writing Lab, it will be open from 8 AM to 8 PM. It will provide the avenue to gather the students like in the mentoring environment. They will be able to sit, they will be able to complete their answer writing, they will be able to have the peer based discussions, and then there is going to be the mentoring and the faculty based discussions provided in the specific time period, roughly before 11 and after 5 p.m. So there is going to be the continuous improvement cycle on a regular basis that they can observe. There will be mentoring support also, and apart from that, faculty based sessions also. So there is going to be the academic support. So there will be answer writing sessions, there is the continuous practice in the peer discipline, and the faculty based sessions, and the one-to-one doubt clearing, that is also part of this. So basically this is going to help you in order to build the stamina also for the exam day, because there will be need for the continuous sitting. And in the time period of social media, we already know that the attention span is comparatively lesser. That's why in this particular 45 days, the practice can be done in order to have and gather the entire set of energy aligned towards one goal, which is to clear the mains examination this particular time. So there are active hours 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., regular answer writing, essay practice, peer discipline, and mentor guidance, which are the part of this particular answer writing lab. Now, talking about the course correction, so there is going to be the 24 hours में feedback. So every day daily evaluation of 2 answer within the stipulated amount of time, 24 hours. So which is very much needed, because how you will be progress if you are not going to get the feedback, and that's why it is very important that actively you are going to engage in the feedback related things, and that's how this particular evaluation of the answer in the stipulated time period is going to help you. Apart from that, there is the weekly mentoring sessions from the faculties who are taking the classes, along with that certain other faculty members also. So this is going to also help you to continuously learn in this particular journey of appearing for the mains examination, and through the mains edge you are going to explore all these things which are going to eventually help you to sail through this mains examination, which is again intensive, which is also taking a toll on your energy. That's why this entire building of the endurance is important from the examination perspective. Now, apart from that, there are topics. Now, with respect to those topics, there are different strategies. Some aspirants, what they do, they try to create certain type of framework for themselves. So in these particular classes of mains age, there is going to be help regarding this. So because many of the aspirants are getting confused that how to create certain type of notes, so the faculties are going to curate that. These particular notes, these particular answer writing related support is going to provide you with help with respect to the definition and dimensions. So for the topic, there will be identification of the dimensions, identification of definitions. This is going to help you in order to provide the ready-made introductions and conclusion for certain situation, so that there will be comparatively better answer writing speed that you can observe. Apart from that, PYQ integration. So the PYQ also sometimes gives you an idea regarding the trend of the examination. They also gives you hint that where UPSC can focus more, what type of question UPSC can ask, right? Then there is usable data in fact, so updated data with the current affairs data also, that particular thing is also going to be provided. Then reports, committees, because these are the very good value addition. So value addition is very important. Diagrams and flowchart, and lastly the intro, conclusion, and way forward. Now see, comprehensively if you integrate this, then you are going to get the exam readiness percentage. So basically each and everything is having different weightage, but all of these things are comprehensively important, and in order to take you towards the exam readiness, each factor is contributing in their own manner. But yes, the approach is the integrated approach, is incremental. It's not like that we are just assuming that within one day everything will be done. No, there will be a structured set of classes, discussions for the 45 days, which is going to help you in order to clear this particular examination. But from your side also, the discipline and consistency is the thing which is very much needed, right? And lastly, there is going to be the exam like simulation. So this is the ultimate exam simulation, right? Because see, again, the exam pressure, when it piles up, it reduces your ability to comprehend a lot of things and solve the things and eventually reproduce those particular aspects which you otherwise might have reproduced. So that's why there will be a comprehensive set of testing, but in an integrated manner. So GS papers, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, all these GS paper along with essay paper will be provided to you, and then you will be evaluated based upon that. Then the integrated essay guidance also, there will be the essay related discussions, and eventually there will be test based upon this also. And lastly, regarding the optional subject also, there are series of optional which are mentioned over here. For these particular optionals, there will be faculty based guidance that is also going to be provided to you as the part of this course. So basically, in a nutshell, there are a lot of things which are very much synthesized, very much relevant from the upcoming mains examination. See, we have already taken the experience of the prelims examination of 2026, where we had observed that UPSC keeps on asking certain questions these days, which makes the exam comparatively lengthy. So here also they can include multiple dimensions, and that's why it is very, very important that if you are able to get on the click the answers of that particular dimension which is asked by UPSC, then in that case you will be able to approach to many number of questions in a structured manner. And in the UPSC mains examination, each and every mark, even the half mark, is very, very important, because cumulatively it can create the large amount of difference in each and every paper. So that's why this comprehensive set of preparation with value addition, with revision, with practice, and along with that a comprehensive set of feedback is going to help you with respect to this examination and clearing this examination with the flying color, right? So basically this is the approach that is going to be adopted in the mains Edge 45, which is going to start in a few days, and that's how this particular program is going to be the market differentiator with respect to the UPSC mains exam preparation, right? This is going to help you with value addition, this is going to help you with mentoring, this is going to help you with respect to the answer writing, all these things much needed from the mains perspective. So just go through the details of this particular program. I have already in an elaborated manner discussed, but then just go through it and try to take the advantage of this particular program, because this is going to integrate a lot of things into your preparation and will take your preparation to the next level, right? So I hope the things I have discussed is clear to you. We'll meet again. Thank you.